example and scenario I'm bringing up. If a person is screaming, if a person is yelling, if a person is running, if a person is crying from the physical reaction inflicted onto them by you, and you continue to inflict the same reaction, the same physical reaction every single time you see them yell or scream or run, it's normalized as discipline because a Bible states if you spare the rod, you spoil your child. And so because a Bible says that, that's what you decide is good enough to follow through on a physical reaction towards another person because they're smaller than you and younger than you, and because you happen to be in charge of raising them, and they upset you because they triggered something in you that you didn't know how to deal with emotionally. So you chose a physical reaction and called it discipline. And you used a Bible to justify it because everybody in your life normalized it as being okay. But if a person is screaming, running, or yelling and endlessly crying, and they are physically in pain afterwards, or they're tender from the behind afterwards because of what you have chosen to approach as a form of discipline and calling it, you don't see how desensitized that is? You don't see how desensitized you are to the fact that you continue to reinforce the same reaction? Because if a person is desensitized to a reaction where somebody is responding to a response that is hurting them, they don't respond with empathy. They continue to respond through an internalized emotion that they're processing through their own form of reaction they're choosing. They don't feel anything from it other than the satisfaction of compensating for what they're feeling that they want to project onto you through the reaction of choice they have chosen. So they've desensitized themselves to choosing this direction of discipline, not seeing how inhumane it actually is to the person they say they love so much as well. And now I want to put into question, do you know what version of love you are operating from when you choose this direction? And do you believe it's healthy?
Well, of course I believe it's healthy. It's what the Bible says, obviously. So that's why I am following that perspective. I'm not somebody that is abusing my position with somebody that I'm raising, obviously, and I'm not obviously operating from the intent to harm, obviously. Even if I hear them yelling, running, or screaming, I mean, that's basically that's a result of the reaction to my choice of physical reaction, obviously. So I have normalized that as being normal and okay, obviously, because I've justified it through what I've read in a Bible and through what I have experienced in my own life with everyone else that raised me. So why am I not able to normalize that here and be fine with it? And why would I be seen as desensitized just because I'm not reacting with empathy, and instead I'm reacting to what you've done that upset me back then, or all those times back then, to where I chose a physical reaction, me internalizing it and projecting what I internalized through my choice of reaction being physical, isn't me at all. Isn't me at all trying to project what I'm not dealing with emotionally within myself. It's me keeping you in check so that you can remember not to do something that upsets me. and that you make sure you stay in line with keeping me happy, with the actions you will be mindful of in the future not to do towards me. It's called training and molding, and I am molding you to learn how to respect me.
So we've identified just now through what you've said is training, molding. Now let's go a bit deeper, right? Let's go a bit deeper. So the running, screaming, crying, yelling doesn't stop you. It encourages you to continue the action, right?